y'all? It's Lexxii. Welcome back to my channel. Now, I'm so glad I found an occasion to put on this beautiful, sexy dress that I got from It's Fashion and Tipped, I think, yesterday and stuff like that. Like, I'm serving y'all very much strawberry sundae realness or strawberry smoothie realness with a side of sexiness. Like, I just love this dress so much. Like, rate me on a scale of 1 to 10 on how sexy I look, 10 being the most highest. I feel like I look sexy as hell. I will become your stepmom and spank you, hoe. Hell no, I won't do that. But if I steal your man, that's not my problem. I mean, what Meg Thee Stallion said in her Girls in the Hood song, bitch, you better hope I never run across your man. Like, you better hope I never run across your man, honey, because if I do, it's gonna be time to get lit in that bedroom, let me just say. Like, this dress is sexy as hell. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I just can't get enough of myself in this dress. But besides all that, I'm back today with yet another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time. And I'm going to be telling y'all about the story time about the time that I had gave head while driving. And this is actually recent, in fact. Actually happened last Sunday, to be exact. Like, it happened really recent and stuff like that. I'm going to get into it. So, basically what happened was, there's this guy who I had met off of Grindr, who I'm going to say his name is Zeus. We just going to call him Zeus. Yeah, I had met this guy on Grindr and stuff like that a long while back, and we've been chatting for a while and stuff like that, and we had kind of fell off and stuff like that, but I remember I was just scrolling on Grindr and stuff like that, just looking at random pictures of guys and stuff like that, and I remember a blank profile had messaged me and stuff like that, and with me, I don't answer blank profiles, and if I do, I always ask them for a face picture, and he sent me a face picture, and I instantly had recognized him right off the bat and stuff like that, and basically we just started up again and stuff like that. And I remember on this particular day he wanted to link, and you know, I had told him like, well, if we do link and stuff like that, I'm only going to be able to give you head because, you know, I mean, I'm going to get out from work, I'm not going to have time to go home and dish and all that kind of other stuff to freshen myself up like I want to do for a hookup and stuff. But yeah, I just pretty much, I'm only going to be able to give you head this time. And you know, he was cool with it and stuff like that. So I remember I had got off from work that Sunday, and I remember I had drove to the gas station to fill up and stuff like that. And I remember I met him somewhere in Tipton and stuff like that, and he has a nice big white truck. Like, I love his truck. Like, I've taken rides in his truck before and stuff like that, but his truck, he has a truck, and he has like he has a truck, and he has like a nice car too, like a nice black Challenger. Like, he get to the money, let me tell you that much. Like, he has a nice truck and a nice Challenger. Like, oh my god, like, old boy getting to the money, let me tell you that. Like, I just love his big white truck and stuff. So I remember we had pulled up at the library and stuff like that, and I remember he pulled up beside me. I remember we had got into his white truck and stuff like that, and we were just riding around Tipton and stuff like that. And here I'm thinking like he got a spot for us picked out and stuff like that, but he wanted me to give him head while driving, so it was kind of a little weird to me at first, but hey, one thing led to another, and let me tell y'all what I had on that day. I remember I had on like a short black wig. I had on like, I want to say like a colorful tank top shirt, and I think I had on either some jeans or some leggings, one of the two, but yeah. Like, I had just got off from work and stuff like that. I mean, in my eyes, I still look sexy whether I just got off from work or not. But yeah, I remember one thing led to another and stuff like that. And I remember I had put my head between his legs and like, a bitch went to work, let me tell you. Like, his dick is big. I'm not gonna say it. That thing was big as hell. Like, it was ginormous, girl. Like, let me tell you, that thing was ginormous. Like, I was working his ass. And the fact that he was able to drive while I was giving head, like, that's just mind-blowing. Like, I don't see how, guys, if you're watching this, if a girl gives you head and stuff like that, and you're able to drive, like, how does that work? Like, you don't get turned on while driving while the girl's giving you head. Like, I'm just saying, like, that was just mind-blowing to me. The fact he was able to focus on the road and not crash us or anything like that, like, That was mind blowing to me. But yeah, I was working it, like working it and stuff. And I remember he came and I swallowed his cum, and that was that. And I always ask guys how was it at the end, when like once I give them head and stuff like that. I always ask them how was it and stuff like that. And he had said I did good. He had said he's been waiting for it for so long. But yeah, like that's it for that story. Like, girls, guys, if you're watching this, if you give a head while driving, you gotta be a brave girl or a brave guy. Like, I have a feeling that I am a very, very brave girl, because like that's kind of what's a little dangerous for me. But hey, like YOLO, like I did it and I'm still alive. So yeah, hell, I may do it again if you want me to. But yeah, whatever. But yeah, that's it for that story. Now, let's move on to the next story. Well, this is not a story, but I wrote down on this pad here about the 5 things that attracts guys to me and stuff like that. Comment down below if you agree with the stuff that I'm about to say and stuff like that. But these are the things, in my opinion, in my own personal opinion, that attracts me to guys. Like, we can be different in the comments, but this is my video and this is, you know, what attracts guys to me. So yeah, let's get into it. Just basically just sharing with y'all the 5 things that attracts guys to me. 1 is being employed. It's just like what Jamie Foxx and Kanye West had said in that song a little while back. Well, Kanye West. I'm not a gold digger, but I'm not messing with a broke nigga. You know, basically, it's just the fact of having something to your name proving to me that you're not broke. That's all I'm attracted to. I don't care if you're working at a pizza shop. I don't care if you sell oranges on the freeway. I don't care if you work as a lawyer or a doctor or anything like that, or just mopping up floors. Like, just basically having something to yourself showing me that you're not broke. That's all I care about. I don't expect you to be rich, but at the same time, you can't be broke. Like, that's all it boils down to. Number 2, having a car. It's just like what We Love Shay had said in his video a long while back. And you don't know who We Love Shay is, I'm going to link his channel down below in the description. Tell him Alexiana Monet sent you. He is one of my all-time favorite YouTubers and stuff like that. He's gay like me and stuff like that. A feminine gay boy just like me. And he had said something in one of his videos that sticks to me up to this day. When you elevate in life, you expect people around you to elevate in life. Now that I'm on my high horse, I expect the guy that I'm with to be on his high horse. Now that I have my own place, I expect you to have your own place. Now that I have my own money, I expect you to have your own money. Now that I have my own car, I expect you to have your own car. Like, I don't mind going to see guys. Let's just say, like, if we fixing to link up or something like that. Like, I don't mind going to where you are. Like, the furthest I'll go for a guy is Albany or Tipton. But anywhere else, hell no, because that's too much on my car. But if we just going to link and stuff like that, like, I'll go to see a guy and stuff like that, and we can link up that way. But as far as coming to pick you up and take you back to my house, no, I don't do that. Basically, like Selena Gomez say, when you're ready, come and get it. Like, you're the man. Like, you're the hunter, I'm the gatherer. Like, if you want it, come and get it, pretty much. Like, why should I have to waste my gas to come and pick you up and bring you back? Like, do I look desperate? Like, no. So, just have a car. That's all I'm saying. Number 3, confidence. Confidence is the key. Like, I'm not saying I want a pretty boy or anything like that, but I'm also attracted to, you know, average Joes and stuff like that. Like, average Joes that are decent looking, that are employed, that have a car and stuff like that, that, you know, can spit game and stuff like that. Like, I'm attracted to that, you know. Like, I'm attracted to, you know, guys that are comfortable enough with their abilities to try to, you know, pull me as like their, boyfriend or something like that, Like, I don't really just go by looks or anything like that. Like, I go by, I just pretty much just go by your personality pretty much. Like, I've grown to do that, Like, I just pretty much just go by, your personality versus your looks, because truth be told, a guy can look, average and decent and stuff like that, and his personality can be bomb, and his job can be bomb, and his car can be bomb, and y'all fall in love and stuff like that. Because my best friend at my job and stuff like that, I'm not going to say her name, there's this guy that I've grown to have a crush on and stuff like that. I'm not going to say his name either, but I remember I had texted her about him and stuff like that while we were on break and stuff like that at work. And I remember that I told her, like, in my opinion, okay, should I say that? No, I'm not going to say that. All I'm going to say is I remember I had texted her the conversation that we had and stuff. I just basically just texted her the conversation and stuff like that. Well, I basically had texted her basically what I thought about the guy and stuff like that and stuff like that. And I had said, like, he's, an average Joe and stuff like that, but his confidence is what draws me to him, Like, he's not an attractive guy in my opinion, but his personality is what draws me to him. Like, that's what I like. I like confidence in a man. A man that is confident in his abilities and stuff like that to pull a girl. Those are the kind of guys that I'm attracted to and stuff like that. And he employed, like, yes, like, that is what I'm attracted to. But of course he's straight and he's into women, but I have a little crush on him, by the way. I'm just saying, like, his personality is bomb. Like, I just love confidence, So yeah, confidence is what draws me to a guy. Like, if you're an average Joe and stuff like that, like, just be comfortable in your abilities and stuff like that, and the right girl or the right guy will come along, Like, yeah, I just love confidence in a guy, Number 4, conversation. Now, I'm not really much of a talker or anything like that, but I just love having long, deep conversations and stuff like that. I love getting to know people, like talking about your job, talking about your family, talking about life, talking about your goals and stuff like that. Like, I love talking about I just love talking about things. I just don't like a person that's dry and they just reply, like, let's just say you texting somebody and they just reply with one word answers, like, oh, yeah, LOL, yeah, okay, work, bed, chilling. Like, like, I just don't like bland people, Like, let's spice it up. Let's chit chat, get to know each other and stuff like that. Like, conversation is also what draws me. Like, if you're a dude, if you're a pretty boy, if you're an average Joe and you're employed, if you have a car and you have a lot of other stuff going for yourself and you can hold a conversation, like, you got me. Like, I just love, conversation. I just love to talk to people, just getting to know each other. Like, I just don't like boring, bland people, Like, let's get to know each other. And I just hate guys that just constantly talk about sex. Because I remember one time I was texting this guy and stuff like that. All he talked about was sex. Sex, 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 sex 24/7. Like, I don't want to talk about just sex. Like, if sex comes up in the conversation, it just does. But that's not all I want to talk about. I want to talk about other things, like getting to know each other, like conversation, And the last and final thing on my list is good hygiene. Hygiene plays a major, 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 major role in any relationship. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves, this has happened to me in the past, like, going down on a guy and his dick tastes musty as hell. Like, that has happened to me before in my past and stuff like that, and I immediately have to make up an excuse and tell the guy I have to go and do something, and I never talk to him again. Like, fellas, just make sure you're clean down there. Like, if I'm going down on you or if anybody else is going down on you, make sure that you're clean down there, okay? Because, I don't want to taste that. Like, that's just disgusting, Because I remember one time there was this guy I was talking to and stuff like that. He drove down here from Moultrie and stuff like that. I remember he had spent the night and stuff like that. And I remember, you know, he wasn't smelling nasty or anything like that. I guess he just wanted to clean himself up and stuff like that. And I remember he told me he wanted to take a bath. So I remember I showed him where my linen closet was. And he just went in my bathroom and got in the shower and took a bath. Like, good hygiene is important, you know. Like, ain't nothing like a man that's smelling good and that's tastes good down there. Like, oh my God. Like, yes, good hygiene. So, yeah, that just about concludes this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social medias over here as well as in the description box. So feel free to add and follow me on those. Also, don't forget to have post notifications turned on, because if you don't, what's the point? Anyways, peace out. Also, rate me on a scale of 1 to 10 how I look in this dress, because I think I look bomb.